Yo, what's good, everybody? What up, YouTube world? It's your boy SBX coming to you with another gaming talk one on one. Uh, I want to discuss about the PlayStation 5, and I want to talk about some aspects about the PlayStation 5, the rumors, the expectations for not only but myself, but you know, other gamers alike, and games that may release during that segment and when it will release, all that good shit. So, anyways, guys, I want to talk about how I feel about the idea of the PlayStation 5. First and foremost, I don't know if I'm ready to get a PlayStation 5, but um, there are some rumors that it's going to be the same price how the PlayStation 4 and the Pro will cost, and also too, there's another rumor that it may be a little bit more expensive than its original value. So who knows, folks? Basically, I bought the PlayStation regular version, and also I have the PlayStation Pro. Since I traded it for the Pro, um, I will say that the Pro works pretty well, and it has more terabytes. It has one TB, and the regular ones, depending on which model it is, the Slim and all that. I don't know if that's what it's called, but of course that's more cheaper, like $200. But anyways, with the PlayStation 5, it's supposed to be the regular version will be at least 4K, 1 terabyte, and the PlayStation 5 Pro, I think that's what they're gonna do with that. It's gonna be, I think, 2 to, I don't know, 8 terabyte. I don't know, but I don't mind having an 8 terabyte. That's more room for me to put all these apps, games, videos, all that great shit. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about just the concept of the PlayStation 5. Basically, to me, I'm still hooked with my PlayStation 4. However, from my opinion, I think it's too early for that. But it's been around. PS4 has been around for a while, so I guess it's time to move on. Which it is what it is at the end of the day. However, in my opinion, I think with the PlayStation 5, it's like, what I expect for it is, and also every gamer, I expect it to be how they rumored to be, basically, like, backwards compatible. Sorry, I don't know. I just lost my train of thought on it, but I would love for it to be backwards compatible, since the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3, the later models, failed to do that. So it'll be nice if PlayStation 5 would reconsider, Sony would reconsider to put games on fucking PlayStation 4, 3, 2, and even 1 with physical CDs. You can play it, besides having it to do, like, for example, having to buy the emulated games from the PlayStation Store, or have to play it on the PlayStation, was it PlayStation Now, or PlayStation Plus, or whatever. You have to play the emulated games or whatever. I mean, it doesn't hurt to do that as well. But if you have games where it's either physical or digitally owned from your previous console, it doesn't hurt to play these games. Like, I really feel like it'd be great if the PlayStation Network can keep track on all the games you have from the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 that is digital, and you can still play your digitally owned games from what you have from the PlayStation 3 and 4. That way, you don't have to spend all that money to buy it again or do whatever. It could be in this regular format where it left off, and it's up to you to buy the rebooted version or whatever you possibly had. That's why I feel like it would make sense if they had that capability. Like I said, if people who've been playing old school games for a long time, I'm not saying they should abandon their old gen consoles like, PlayStation 1, 2, and 3, and even 4. Like, you can still play the consoles if that's what you desire, but I feel like it would be cool, again, if you can still play, like, when it comes to PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games, I think it would be great if they can play it on a PlayStation 5 to build some type of nostalgia. And also, too, if there's like where you can save PlayStation 1, 2, 3, mostly 1 and 2 when they have a memory card games, if they have like a built-in type of digital memory card that will save that, So it will make sense if you have an 8, if it's like a 8 terabyte or whatever higher terabyte, you have more room to play old classic PlayStation 2 games, if you understand my drift. So, or if there's some way just have a stronger, whatever it has, like if you have like an app where you can download 1, 2, and maybe 3 memory card games, so that way you can still save and play games from the old gen, and have it nostalgic, What else I expect? I heard based on the model, there's different models of it, so all that is like fan made, so that's irrelevant. But how I heard is based on the new DualShock 5 will have like where the D-pads will look a little bit different, where they're gonna continue on with having to have where USB cords are still going to link in, of course, because this is new generation of gaming. But however, I believe that there's going to be a different USB. They'll have a C-type this time, which is understandable because I have the Samsung Galaxy S9 and it relies on a C-type USB cord. So I will use that, I will say this though, guys, is that there's games that's going to be releasing on the PlayStation 5, like Godfall, Watch Dogs, Legion, and some other games that will either be rebooted or will be on both PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. Of course, they're going to have the 2Ks, like, maybe if they're going to do another WWE game, I'm sure they will do that. What else? Madden and NBA, all these other sports games. Of course, they're going to rely on the new gen of games. Of course, there's going to be some competition between Xbox, if they're going to open up a new series of the Xbox, which is like a complicated name to give at this moment, or probably there is a name for it, but it's still complicated. And also Google's supposedly new console, which is Stadia, which is like a flopped, where it only rely on digital gameplay. So those are kind of like different type of like competitions that the PlayStation and Sony itself will have to deal with. I think they would, in my opinion, just like how you do with cell phones or whatever, or computer laptops or whatever, I think that when you play a certain game, I think it would be cool if you can link PlayStation games, Xbox, and Nintendo, depending on if you share the same game or if you're in a group chat or whatever. I think they should do like a crossover. I think that would be cool. I think this is a new generation where they should do crossover games. So let's say you have a friend who has Call of Duty or whatever. Y'all got the same Call of Duty games, but y'all have a different console. Let's say you got a PlayStation or you got an Xbox, or if your friend has an Xbox or a PlayStation, y'all both have a different console. Let's say you have a PlayStation, but your friend has an Xbox. I think that they should have a cross play, so you don't have to feel like it'll be much of a competition at all. So it'd be like if you have a phone or a laptop, and you do things the way you will communicate with your friends, or play your friends online on certain games on PC or whatever. I think it will make sense if they will do a crossover play. I just believe it makes sense in my opinion. So, that way they can play a game together without having to be left out because they're different. This whole segregation shit is too old, What else I can expect for the PS5? Good gameplay, of course, of any other games that's later in the future. I'm looking forward for all these new games that will come out in the future. What else? I hope that, like I said, that they will put backwards compatibility, and needless to say that there's some features that will do, like for example, they will have like on the weather, let's say you're playing a game online, right? Rather just GTA, Call of Duty, or whatever. And let's say in your city, your country is either snowing, raining, sunny, or whatever. The gameplay will mimic the way how the weather's gonna look like in reality. So I think it will make sense. So that way you can play a game at daytime, and the game is on daytime mode. And once it's nighttime, it's gonna do the same thing at nighttime. I think that would make so much sense, and it'll be cool as well. I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel like that's something that should be added in too. What else? I'm cool with the fact that the DualShock 5, I heard that the control is gonna be a little bit more long lasting, which that'll be cool because you can play wirelessly for hours and have instant charges every 5 hours or so. It's gonna be 10 hours. That's cool. It depends on if the person has the time to play video games for that long. Unlike me, who likes to play video games a lot, and I don't have nothing else to do with my life. But yeah, basically, guys, I think that it would be great to have a PlayStation 5 where you can share screen your gaming. That downloading be a little bit easier, maybe a little bit faster, more memory, of course. It's going to run to either 4K or 8K. It's not going to make sense if it's going to only run with just these two things. It could be up to the lowest could be 720 or 480. Like, we already on HD, so the lowest it's like 720. The highest is 180, to 4K, but TV sales gotta change their algorithm when it comes to having to sell 8K TVs for a cheaper price, because 4K is almost at the point where it's nearly affordable. I personally would like to, in the future, would like to buy an 8K TV if I have a PlayStation 5, but an 8K TV right now is so expensive, like more than $1,000 to $3,000 or more. I don't know, but I know the most expensive one is like $1,000 right there. So that's like a whole paycheck. So fuck that. I'm not buying a fucking 8K television unless I'm rich and I have money to spend drastically. So yeah, so I would definitely reconsider buying a cheap 8K television in the future. Like I said, guys, new games, backwards compatibility, great resolution, doesn't have to be 4K, doesn't have to be 8K. Just good standard HD would be cool. What else I can really hope is like basically just whatever design stuff is added. I wish you can actually video chat on there. Like you can video chat with friends on the PlayStation 5. That would be cool if it has like a Skype built in. Do something that Microsoft would probably do. And also too, it may not be our expectations, but if PlayStation Network can allow you to play online games for free, that will boom even more. So you don't have to play to go online. But if you have a PlayStation Plus, I think you can. It makes sense if you pay for that. That way, you can have more storage from the cloud, SoundCloud. Why I say SoundCloud? The cloud. The extra memory you can save on games and data. I think it would make sense if you have more on that. Free games every month. That's cool. Like a discount if you have a plus to knock down like the original price of games, like whatever. Of course, downloading games, we all need that. Digital, physical. It makes sense if we all do that. It'll be stupid if PlayStation 5 can only rely on disc, which is not going to be possible. It's not Stadia, but anyways, I expect PlayStation 5 to be better. I'm a PlayStation guy, always was, always will be. And I've been playing PlayStation games for 20 something years now. Basically 20 years when you look at it. But anyways, I can't even believe it's been 20 years. I look at it as like 5-10 years ago, 15 or whatever. But damn, time flies like a motherfucker. And I ain't getting any younger, so anyways, I may look young, but age do not justify black people. That's why black do not crack. That's why it's my favorite color. So, anyways, guys, it's been real. I'd love to know everybody's opinion. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. Make sure you hit that bell icon, leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Until then, folks, SBX wrapping this up. Thanks for watching. Peace out and play hard. Peace.